Hey guys, what's up? Bisectatron here from OneHive Gazette, here with the next video, and in this one I'm talking about the bomb tower, how to use it at Town Hall 9 when you're building your base. And now obviously it's Town Hall 8, Town Hall 10, Town Hall 11, they all also have the bomb tower, but Town Hall 9 seems to be the most important Town Hall level to address defensively, because a lot of people are worried that Hogs are going to take over and defense or base building is going to be useless. I personally don't share that opinion, and I think there's ways to defend against it, which I'm going to talk about here. This video is mainly talking about the very basics for Town Hall 9's defending Hogs and how to use the bomb tower in the giant bombs that no longer do the 1.5 damage to Hogs. So that's mainly what this video is going to be on. And I hopefully I can teach you guys some things that will help you regain your faith in Town Hall 9 defending. But we have a lot to see. We'll see how people end up using Hogs because it's very early on in the update. I could be wrong. Town Hall 9 could be broken, but I'd like to think it's not. And from what I've seen from the stuff that I've kind of played around with too, I think there's ways to defend against Hogs. So today we're talking about how to place down your bomb tower, your giant bombs, all that stuff. And first I'm going to go over some numbers for you guys just to put this in perspective in terms of the damage and the health of certain things. So starting off, the giant bomb no longer does the 1.5 damage to Hogs. It does max for Town Hall 9. It does 225 DPS all at once. The bomb tower, after it gets destroyed, does 220. So that's essentially the same, only a 5 DPS difference. So basically you're getting a fifth giant bomb at Town Hall 9, which is kind of interesting, although it's no longer invisible because they can see where it is when they're scouting your base. The Hogs max for Town Hall 9, those level 5 Hogs, they have, 475 hit points. So a double giant bomb set of just 2 regular giant bombs will do, multiply that 225 by 2, that's going to give you 450. So that's 35 short of taking out a Hog at full health. Now, keeping in mind that these small bombs do 42 DPS, so all you need is one extra bomb to go off in addition to that double giant bomb set, assuming there's no healing in between, assuming it's all instantaneous, which sometimes it isn't. But if it all happened at once, all you would need is this one extra bomb to kill a full health Hog, and that's assuming it's a full health Hog, which it isn't always. So it goes both ways to a certain extent. But just to put that in perspective, the double giant bomb set is very, very close to killing a Hog, and the bomb tower is essentially a giant bomb that has 5 less damage. The only difference is the attacker can see where it is. So today let's talk about the layout and exactly how you're going to want to put your bomb tower in relation to your giant bombs. Now, keep in mind, just talking about the bomb tower for a second, max for Town Hall 9, it does 32 damage per second, which is 8 less than a wizard tower. So really, let's be honest for a second, the DPS, just the regular DPS it does, is not why you want to is not what gives it its value. It's the fact that it blows up and does 220 damage pretty much immediately. I think it blows up even faster than a giant bomb after it's been triggered. So it's a very, very quick explosion after the bomb tower goes down, which gives it some value. So talking about where you want to put it, the important thing to keep in mind is keep it away from the kill squad. It's going to be the heroes, it's going to be Valks maybe, it could be something else, but it's going to be stuff that's not going to be that affected by the bomb tower. Now, you could argue, yeah, bowlers, if they bring bowlers in their kill squad and they come at your queen or whatever, the bowlers might get hit by that explosion. But really, the bowlers have enough range that they might not even be near the bomb tower when it goes down. Plus, the queen might take it out. It's less reliable to have your kill squad take out the bomb tower, or have the attacker's kill squad do that. You don't want that to happen. So you want to keep your queen, your king away from the bomb tower. And if they want their kill squad to come at the other side of the base, that's fine. This video is mainly talking about how to defend the potential of mass Hogs. That's mainly what we're talking about. So if they want to bring a huge kill squad, then sure, it's no longer a mass Hog attack. There's other ways to defend that. But if they just want to bring a small kill squad to take out your heroes, make it so that they don't get the bomb tower too. And you can see on this base, which is not even a base, it's kind of like a skeleton of a base, a very raw design. It's probably not even far enough away, not the best design, but theoretically it's far away from your king and your queen, assuming they're in the same spot, but at least far away from your queen, so that the attacker has to bring a big kill squad if they want to get your bomb tower and your queen. Because the difference is, this is a giant bomb, but they know where it is. So don't give them the knowledge that they can come in and take out essentially one of your giant bombs while taking out your heroes. So how do you want to use the bomb tower besides keeping it away from your king and queen? And one thing that's kind of a good thing to do is to put it in a double giant bomb set. Now you can see up here we have a double giant bomb set that also has some small bombs to finish off the hogs. This should work, and when you think about it, is this going to work or not? You have to keep in mind a few things. The hogs, if they're at full health, they're going to be reduced to about 35 hit points. If they're under a heal, they're at full health, and they cross this double giant bomb set, pretty much immediately they're down to 35 hit points. All you need is one splash from the wizard, one trigger of one of these bombs. It's not a lot. You could argue, they'll get healed up in between, but if you have multiple small bombs plus a wizard tower, it's unlikely they'll be able to get healed back up enough to resist the incoming splash damage as it comes in. So I think if you have this kind of setup, this should be plenty to take out some hogs. As long as it's not just the giant bombs, as long as you have probably a few small bombs, so you might have to make the area a little bit bigger and adjust the angle so you can fit those small bombs in a reasonable area that would be triggered. Plus a wizard tower also helps. As long as you have that, you should be able to take out hogs no problem. And for your other two giant bombs, and I think just as a side note, you don't want to have any singles at this point in time. I would do two double giant bomb sets, at least at this point in Clash of Clans at Town Hall 9. Have two sets. You can see the bomb tower is being used on one side of the double giant bomb set, and the side does matter, and I'll explain that right now. Basically, you want the bomb tower, the explosion of it being destroyed, to occur as near as close in time to the explosion of these two giant bombs as possible, because you don't want the hogs to get healed up in between. If they get healed up in between, there's a chance they could survive through it. So the point is, if you have the hogs come from the expo to the bomb tower, the bombs are going to go off. They'll get healed back up. It'll take a few seconds for them to take this out. Then there's like a 1 second delay. Then the bomb goes off. They might be back at full health. It's going to be closer to simultaneous if the hogs go from the bomb tower to the expo, because that way, pretty much as soon as they take this out and start crossing these double giant bombs, they get hit by the first explosion of the bomb tower exploding, and only a second or two later, these giant bombs are going off. It's close. I thought about this for a while, which way you want them going across. You want them taking out the bomb tower side first and then crossing the double giant bomb set. This is kind of theoretical. I haven't, seen it in war yet, but from what I've looked at, the numbers, all that stuff, I think that's going to be how you want to do it. So the question then becomes, how do you have the hogs trigger the bomb tower side first and come across that way? And the solution I guess I can offer is that you want the bomb tower on the outside. So if this is the inside of the base by the clan castle, you want your other defense on the other side of the bomb set to be towards the middle. You want this on the outside. And the reasoning behind that is that hogs typically come from the outside in. It's rare that hogs go across an entire base. Now that might change as we see mass hogs become more popular, but typically you're going to see that hogs are going to kind of come from the outside in, especially if it's kind of a surgical deployment. So your best bet is having the bomb tower closer to the outside and having it kind of work, the bomb set kind of work its way inward, and as opposed to kind of one of these where they're both kind of the same distance from the core to a certain extent. So you kind of want one of these diagonals, I guess, where the one defense is farther into the base and the other defense is farther out, making it more likely the hogs will kind of come from these two defenses to this bomb tower, then go across like that. And that should be plenty to kill hogs. I mean, it's basically a triple giant bomb set, so even if there's a second or two between this exploding and these two going off, the hogs aren't going to get healed back up nearly quick enough. It should take them out pretty easily, And in addition, you have this other double giant bomb set, which can be adjusted. You can also make it kind of diagonal-ish, wherever allows you to have both giant bombs plus a few small bombs. Even if you have the wizard tower, I wouldn't take the risk. I'd also put a few sure damage dealers, which are these small bombs in there, just to ensure those hogs go down. But that's basically it, guys. Not the most in-depth video, but I wanted to get this out there for those of you Town Hall 9s as quickly as I could. If you're wondering how to use the bomb tower, because maybe you bought it already in one of the new packages that Supercell offers, and people are starting to put this in their base. So that's basically how you want to do it. Just to recap, put the queen and possibly the king away from your double giant bomb sets, as you always have, but people have gotten kind of lazy about that. Go back to doing that very strictly. Have 2 double giant bomb sets. One of them, try to put a wizard tower or something along with some small bombs. The other one, I'd put the double giant bomb set right next to the bomb tower. Have the bomb tower on the outside, so it's more likely the hogs will go from the bomb tower to the inside by that expo or whatever you have in there. That should get the hogs killed. Besides that, guys, that's pretty much all you can do. There's other, there's small things you can do. I'll try to do a live base build for Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. Because Town Hall 10 does have 2 bomb towers, which is significant. So I'm probably going to talk about Town Hall 10 also in a later video. But I'll do some more defensive videos just covering this entire, the change this update has brought in terms of what you're seeing as a defender. And I'll do some attack strategy videos as well, as far as what the current meta is going to be. I might even do another attack meta video once all this stuff gets figured out. So we'll just kind of see how the update goes and make videos as needed. But I hope you guys look forward to some of the new stuff coming out on the channel regarding the update. A lot of cool new attack strategies and stuff will be coming out soon. So thanks for watching this video. Hope it helped. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye, Sectatron out.